We start with 1 hour chart. If you refer to our analysis in my last video when the price was within this move, we mentioned we can expect we have this kind of the move, we can expect the price to drop. That's why we mentioned if you wants to look for buy, we need to get the proper trade setup that can give us a confirmation. As we can see, the price drop. But based on 1 hour chart, there was no trade setup. The only way was to look for lower time frame, which is 15 minutes. As we can see, the only way based on 15 minutes, we could sell from here. Okay, anyway, mostly we analyze the chart based on 1 hour and a bigger time frame, not the 15 minute. And the trade based on 15 minute, the only times is if we have a live trading, and traders they can manage by themselves, and no one see what's the next, because if you refer to our analysis, we have been looking for this flat as what we expected the price drop. No one see whether the price can break and confirm and finish this move, because in that times we will have this correction, this flat in relative to this, with the last move. But if the price reverse from here, that means we will be, this one can turn to more complex before we get the reversal. Anyway, we start with higher time frame. We start with daily chart. It's still weak because since we see the price within this move, after we get this correction, the price almost tagged the previous top and drop. That means we can expect this one turn to a more complex flat, and we need to be careful. As we see what we see based on 1 hour chart, still we can get one more drop. That means this one can turn to a deeper correction and even can retest the 10 cent before we get the reversal. That's why if we want to look for trade, we need to be quite careful based on lower time frame. Again, as I mentioned, this one can turn to a more complex flat. And if we move to a 1 hour chart, right now we're looking at this. All right, because as what we were expected, the price drop. And the best things is if there is a continuation and the price can break the previous low, then we can confirm this flat is finished. Then any reversal from there, we can look for trade. But if the price reverse from here, we can expect this one turn to more complex before we get the down move. Anyway, we are not going to look for sell from this point. If we get any buy setup within this range, we consider as a short-term trade for buy. And if the price tag the previous top, which is this one, if we see there is a continuation, we keep. If not, then we can take out the trade from there, or we can look for sell. That means we can trade within this corrective move. But as I mentioned, if the price, this one continue, turn to a deeper correction and confirm this move is finished, then from there we can look for long term as a buy, as a reversal. Okay. Anyway, based on forward chart, we cannot look for trade. We move to lower time frame, 1 hour chart. As I mentioned again, we want to see whether the price can break 0.118 or not. If the price can break, is good for us because we want to confirm this corrective move is all finished, and we are not going to look for sell unless we get a really deep correction here. Then we need to consider whether we can look for sell or not. Okay, the best things is if anyone wants to look for sell, let the price reverse, take the top, then we sell from there. We want to sell at the top of this correction as not at the bottom. That's why if we get any reversal, maybe we can consider to look for buy as a short-term buy, as I explained based on forward chart. If we get any buy, we take the buy, and when the price tag this top, if we see there is a continuation, we keep. If not, we take with the trade, and from there we can look for sell. Anyway, even if the price sharply drop from here, we cannot look for sell unless we see the breakout of this low. Then we see the flag, maybe we can consider, but we need to see. If I see any trade setup for sell without reversing the price, I will share. And having entry either below this or even here is not a really good idea. It can be an option to look for trade, but it's very risky. That's why I don't want to add as a option in this analysis unless we do the live trading. Okay, anyway, we want to see if we get any reversal from here, we will take the trade for buy. If the price drop, we just let it go. Okay, because at that time we can confirm this one is finished, let the price drop with the breakout of the previous low, which is 0.112. Then from there we can look for reversal, and right now we just follow here, we just monitor it. If we get any reversal for the short term buy, we will take the trade. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.